Friends, this is Phaco emulsification of a cataract with mid-dilated pupil. This is the main incision, a groove, engage the teeth, advance forward and then enter into the antechamber. Go downward and enter into the antechamber. This is a 3-plane incision. Now one stab incision is made on the left side of the main incision about 2.5 clock hours away. In this case, I am going to use adrenaline. This is an air bubble, and beneath this air bubble I inject a very small amount of adrenaline. This is a preservative free adrenaline from Sunways. And now viscoelastic substance is injected and we can see that the pupil has dilated a little bit, maybe because of adrenaline or because of the viscoelastic substance, I don't know. Now another stab incision is made on the right side of the main incision about 3 clock hours away. And in this case I am going to do capsulorhexis now with a 26 case bent cystitome. The capsule is incised first and a capsular tag is raised. This tag is held with a ureter forceps. This is a very thin ureter forceps, and the ureter forceps rests against the anterior lip of the main incision. This is very important, and the chamber doesn't become shallow. Leakage is very minimal. So I could do the rhexis at on-go. Now hydrodissection is to be done. Just before that, this is hydrodissection. Fluid wave is passed just underneath the anticapsular rim. The nucleus is depressed and rotated. Now before injecting viscoelastic substance again, this is some more adrenaline. But this adrenaline didn't help in this case. As soon as I started sculpting and this dilatation didn't remain, the pupil became again small, about 5 mm or so. But this much dilatation is good enough for doing phaco emulsification procedure. I have gone bevel down. Now I turn the phaco tip and make the bevel up. Now I make few sculpts, 1, 2 and 3, and I go deep and impale the tip deep into the nucleus, and I chop the nucleus into 2 halves. This is a very nice chop. And this is the second chop. The heminucleus has been divided into 2 parts, and this is the other heminucleus. That's it. We can see that the pupil has constricted to about 5 mm or even less than that, and there is some tendency of the iris. A knuckle of iris tends to prolapse to the side port. So use of adrenaline has not been useful in this case, maybe. Now the emulsification and removal of the fragments are in progress. The phaco power in this case was 70%. This is a Oatley Catrix Easy Phaco machine. Flow rate was 45 ml per minute and vacuum was 450 mm of mercury. This is the third nuclear fragment being emulsified, and this is the fragment which is the last fragment. It's a big fragment. Just emulsifying it with ultrasonic energy and removing it. When some knuckle of iris comes through the side port, when it already prolapses through the side port, then we should remove the Phaco probe first and then the chopper, like this. Now viscoelastic substance is injected into the antechamber. In this case, I am going to use a 23 gauge Simcoe cannula to remove the cortical matter. Here it is. When I cannot see the cortical matter, I am more comfortable with Simcoe cannula. That's it. The cortical lens matter is coming out very nicely. And this is the last portion of the cortical matter. It has been removed and the capsule has been polished. And now viscoelastic substance is injected into the antechamber. This will increase the size of the pupil and I can see where the intraocular lens goes. Here is the intraocular lens. This is a hydrophilic acrylic intraocular lens. The leading haptic goes into the capsular bag and the trailing haptic is depressed and it also goes into the capsular bag. And now viscoelastic substance is to be removed thoroughly. I remove the viscoelastic substance first with Simcoe cannula, and when most of it has already come out, then I go with the IA probes. Here it is. I go behind the IOL with the Simcoe cannula and flush the capsular bag so that most of the viscoelastic substance that is gone behind the IOL comes out. We must do a thorough cleaning of the viscoelastic substance that goes into the capsular bag or that remains in the antechamber, that remains in the angle. Now this is the IA probe, irrigation probe. Irrigate the anterior chamber, and now I use both irrigation and aspiration simultaneously, and whatever viscoelastic substance is there, it comes out. I give lot of time to clean the viscoelastic substance, and my patients are very happy. The cornea is clear, intraocular pressure is normal the next day. This is moxifloxacin. Hydrate the side ports a little bit and then a final wash with higher magnification. I can see that the viscoelastic substance which is sticking to the posterior capsule, sticking to the corneal endothelium, comes out. Form the antechamber and conclude the case. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this video will be helpful in developing your surgical skills.